Building a clothing brand is probably the most popular business to start at this moment in 2025, and in 2024 was super duper popular. So it's extremely competitive. So not only is it important to make money and hit that $10,000 plus mark, but it's also extremely important to try to stand out and be different compared to everyone else, which I'll be showing you how to do in this video as well. All right, you guys, before we jump into the video and I show you guys how to go from zero all the way to $10,000 a month with your next drop, it's extremely important that you guys wait and watch until the end. Every single step is super duper important if you're wanting to hit that $10,000 a month goal. If you miss a step, you're not going to get there. So make sure you stay until the end. I also drop all the value that I can. I remember when I was first starting my business and everything else, I wanted a YouTuber that would just give me all the value for free and just be super duper simple and not overcomplicate things. So that's what I'm gonna do every single video for you guys. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that link down below, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you do enjoy. I'd appreciate it a lot. Okay, real quick before we jump into the video as well, here are some client results, just so you guys know that I know what I'm talking about. We scaled multiple brands with my company called Sellout Marketing, where we do market and do high-end videos to hype up brands before they drop their collection. Okay, so how do we go from zero all the way to $10,000 with your next drop? First things first is building an amazing product. Not a good product, an amazing product. I tell all my clients this, focus on your product right at the beginning. That should be your number one priority. Building the best product you can, best design, best quality, best everything. A lot of reasons for that, right? Number one is what most brands are doing right now is they are creating a decent product, right? They're putting a decent design out there, okay quality, and they're putting ads on it and they're getting no results. And they're wondering, why am I getting no sales? Why am I making no money when I'm putting ads over it, right? Everyone thinks that if you put ads over something, you're gonna make money from it, which is not the case. So at the beginning, create an amazing product, because if you create an amazing product, that by itself will sell. You go to the mall tomorrow with your new sweatshirt you just created with a great design, great product, everything's amazing, right? Someone at the mall is probably gonna ask you where you got that sweatshirt from, where you got that shirt from, because good products sell themselves. And trust me, it is so much easier if you have a good product and then put ads over that than if you were to have an awful product, awful design, and try to put ads on that, you're gonna get zero sales. And that is what's happening with most brand owners. So if you just focus on your product, especially at the beginning, make it perfect, make it the best you can be. Obviously, if you're at $0 per sale, you're probably just starting off, which is probably you if you're watching this video, maybe not. But perfect the products, and over time, if you perfect the first one, try to make it really, really good. Over time, you're gonna keep getting better and better and better, and your products are gonna get so much better, so quicker too, if you just perfect it at the beginning. So number one, build a good product. A product will sell itself. Don't try to create a bad product, or don't go half-ass on your first product or whatever, because it's not gonna sell, even if you put ads over it. Create a good product. Number two, probably the most important out of all of them, building a community. Building a community is so important. If you look at the biggest brands of all time, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chrome Hearts, Calvin Klein, right? All these big brands. You can even think of influencer clothing brand owners, right? Project Capri. All these big followings, they all have the same thing in common, which is a big community that loves their clothes and especially loves them, right? Anything that they put out, their community is gonna buy. And it could be not even that good of a design. I've seen some brand owners put out clothes that aren't even good designs, but they sell out like that because Project Capri sells it, or because Quan sells it, right? And it's because they created an amazing following that loves them and loves the quality and the designs that they put out. And a lot of you are probably thinking, how do I build a community? Like, how do I do that? Where do I start? Start by just being you. Create a separate account. If you don't want an account, if you don't want to like post videos of yourself on your actual clothing brand account, post videos on how you're creating the clothes, what your marketing strategy is going into your next drop. So many different things that makes your community feel like they're a part of something, which is the most important thing. You want them to follow along for the journey. Not only like the clothes and the designs, but also like you, like your personality, and just like everything that you put out. So if you want to make 10K, 6 figures with your next clothing brand drop, it's important to start building your community, start building a group of people that just like you, like your clothes, like your personality. And once you have that, you can literally sell anything, right? There's so many things that you could sell if you already have a community, and it's so much easier to sell out every single drop when you have that. So start posting yourself, start posting the journey, start showing your personality on social media, and it will really help you out with selling more clothes or just selling anything that you want to sell in the future. It will help out a lot. Your goal should be to try to hit like 10,000 plus followers, right, with your brand. And the reason why I'm saying that is because once you have a good amount of followers and a community, right, that loves your clothes, not only will it be amazing to have a community of 10,000 plus people, but also, most importantly, you'll be able to make so much more money because you can retarget your ads to your followers, right? And your followers are a group of people that love your clothes. So super duper important to build your community and show your personality and show the journey of what's going on with your brand. I'm telling you, it will help out so much. So if you're not already doing that, start doing that on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, right? Whatever the case may be. Start posting about the journey and, of course, you. All right, number 3, which is building hype. Now that you have a good product and you built a strong community, or just starting to build a community in general, now it's building hype so people know when the drop's gonna be. People are excited for it. People are anxious that it's gonna sell out, so they're on the site already. There's so many different ways to build a good hype for the brand or for the drop that you're dropping. First thing that I would do, and I tell all my clients this, post a good amount, right? Show the clothes. You want to consistently post what you're dropping. And most importantly, you want to answer all the questions that your potential buyers or your potential community has. I see so many brand owners not answering back the comments on their post or having their DMs blocked so people can't DM them. And that's like the worst thing you can do because you want to build a community. Like I said before in the last step, building a community is super duper important. So answer all your DMs. They're going to have questions like, when's it dropping? Do you have different colorways? Is it true to size? So many questions people have when they're about to buy something. So open up your DM, answer to all your comments on your videos, and post as much as you can to hype up your drop that's dropping in a month or whatever the case may be. Also, another thing that builds a lot of hype is creating high-end videos, right? Having videos that show your clothes and show everything in a really, really high-end way. We do this for a lot of clients at Sellout Marketing. I'll pop up one that we did for a client right here, as well as marketing, right? So it's extremely important to create high-end visuals and have professional models wear your clothes so people can see what it looks like on an actual human, right? That knows what he's doing. And that can actually show your clothes in the right way on social media. So make sure you're interacting with your potential buyers, creating high-end visuals and videos to put on your social media to really hype it up. What we do for our clients is make high-end videos, and we post them a week before drop day, a day before drop day, right? To really hype up what's coming out and showcase it in a way that's honestly really cool, right? So people can see not only on models, but they can see it in a cool high-end way, kind of like a movie trailer, to hype up their clothes, the day before or even the day of the drop. So start interacting with your potential buyers and start creating high-end visuals and videos to show your clothes as soon as you can, especially on all your drops. Insanely important that people can see what's dropping and to answer all the questions that they have potentially about, what's happening with your collection and what colorways and everything else. All right, number 4 is going to be collecting email and SMS, right? So emails and phone numbers from potential engaged prospects, right? People that are interested in buying your clothes. These are all super important, but building a community and getting people on your email and SMS list pretty much defines if you're going to sell out or not. This is how we get a lot of people on our clients' email and SMS list. Before we jump into this, if you don't have 500 to 1,000 people on your email and SMS list, I honestly wouldn't drop. Even if it's your second drop, if it's your first drop, I wouldn't do it. At least have 500 to 1,000 people on your email and SMS list. The best way that we got people on our clients' email and SMS list was through ads. A lot of the time we would create a good ad creative and direct it straight to their email and SMS list with the percentage off, right? Give them something that makes them want to be a part of the email and SMS list. Because what most people do is they won't give them anything, and they're just hoping that they would sign up for their email and SMS list. So what you have to do is make it special, make it different, right? Why would someone want to sign up for your email and SMS list, right? So give them VIP access, right? A couple hours before it actually drops, or a percentage off, right? There needs to be something where there's a reason that they would sign up for the email and SMS. Try to think of a different, unique way that will stand out and be different from everyone else that would actually get people on your email and SMS list. I like to do the VIP one, right? Or the percentage off, where they're getting a discount if they sign up, right? No matter what site I'm on, I'm always signing up for those because I want 20% off of my first purchase, right? Always do a percentage off or do some VIP access. So to make it seem like it's going to sell out fast, and to make them honestly anxious that they're not going to be able to get it in time if they don't sign up for the email and SMS list. So like I said, we usually create a good ad creative, direct that to their email and SMS. We do that cold with cold audience, right? But most importantly, we direct it to their followers, right? So that's why it's so important, again, to build a community, gain as many followers as you can, as big of a community as you can. So then you can direct everything to your followers, to your community that you already built. If you don't already have a community, I would recommend just doing it to cold audience, right? Find out your niche, figure out your niche, whether it's streetwear, luxury, whatever the case may be, and really target that type of demographic and that type of niche so you can get people on your email and SMS as soon as you can. Another amazing way to get people on your email and SMS is to get influencers to promote your clothes. Get rappers, get other clothing brand owners, which is probably the best case scenario. Big influencer clothing brand owners to rep your stuff and promote your stuff on social media, right? It's obviously going to cost some money, but if you have the budget, I would definitely do it, because what you can do is have them post a story or post something on Instagram and have the link go to your email and SMS. So all those followers that they have, if they like your clothes, it looks good quality. Now, not only is it good quality and a good product, but Project Capri wears it. Project Capri thinks it's cool. So that's another thing that you can do to really get more people on your email and SMS, which is have an influencer do it, post it, and have your email and SMS in the link so you can get a lot more people to sign up for it. So those are the 3 ways that I usually do it to my clients, which is a good ad creative to an email and SMS to a cold audience, and a good ad creative to an email and SMS to their followers. Those are the main ones that I do, as well as send your product to influencers so they can review it or pay them to post and have the link in the post. And lastly, number 5, we have retargeting, which is super important. So if you made it to the end, it's a really good thing, because if you don't retarget, you're losing so much money on the table, potentially thousands of dollars on the table, because a lot of people, they'll go see your site or they'll go see the clothes that you're dropping and they'll forget their wallet that day, or they didn't get paid yet from their job, right? Their paycheck didn't come in. So many things that could affect a potential buyer to buy. So that's exactly why you retarget your ads the day of the drop or the day before, right? Usually the day of the drop, you'll retarget all the people that clicked on your website but didn't actually pay for it, or added your product to the cart but didn't end up paying for it, right? So retargeting is super duper important. Another thing that I forgot to say when building hype is you should be running hype ads. I don't know how I forgot to say this, but you should be running hype ads, which is an ad that's creating hype, right? Showing people your clothes that you're dropping to a cold audience or a follower audience, whatever you want to do, or whatever situation you're in with your brand. If you have a following, definitely run these ads to your followers. But what you want to do is create a sales campaign, have the budget to like $40 to $50 per day. If you don't have the budget, you can do a little less. Have the interest in whatever the interest is for your brand, whatever the potential buyer would be interested in. Do it only on Instagram, and have this running while you're sending your email and SMS list out, right? Have this consistently running for like 2 weeks, and then bump up the ad spend when you're retargeting, right? You should be bumping it up like $40 at least. So if you're doing $20, bump it up to 60. Bump it up as much as you can when retargeting, so all the potential buyers that didn't actually buy will see the ad again, get reminded, right? So many people forget. It's 2025. Everyone forgets everything nowadays. So reminding people is super duper important. They'll see the ad again. They'll remind them, oh, I forgot to buy this, or oh, I got my paycheck, now I can buy it. These pre-hype ads are showing people the product, I mean, it's another way to get email and SMS signups as well. Showing a big quality of people the product that you're selling, and then retargeting those people that showed interest with a higher budget than before, which you should be doing that the day of, like I said, at the drop, or a day before, right? Or both. Extremely, extremely important that you're retargeting all the people that are interested in your clothes so you can stop leaving money on the table with your drops. All right, you guys, that's going to be the end of the video. All these are super important if you want to go from $0 all the way to 10K. Make sure you guys implement this in your drop as soon as you can. Figure out and create that good product, build that community, create good hype for your brand, get good people on your email and SMS list, and then retarget at the end. I'm telling you guys, if you guys implement this stuff into your next drop, it is going to help you so much and be able to get you to that 10K a month mark as soon as possible, right? So as soon as you can, start implementing these things, start showing your personality, start showing yourself, create a good product, do all these things, and I'm telling you guys, you will hit that 10K a month mark before you know it. Again, if you're interested in us creating high-end visuals for you or marketing for you to get the 10K a month faster, link down in the description below. Fill out all the information. We'll hop on a call, talk about everything, talk about what you're dealing with, what you're currently struggling with, and see if we're the right fit for each other, and we'll go from there. We also create automations for brands. So if you're just starting off and you're seeing this and you're just starting your brand and you want more traction to it, because traction is so important, again, when selling out, traction, you need people to come to your page, come see your clothes, which is extremely important. So if you're wanting more people to see your brand, see your clothes, so you can get more people to obviously potentially buy your product, and you're wanting automations to be put inside your company, we also do that as well. Again, link down in the description below. Fill it out and we'll hop on a call. All right, you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate it a lot. But yeah, that's been it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.